Hi, everyone. Welcome back once again to a special presentation with Mike and Ethan.
Benson will still not be seen tonight.
I almost forgot about Benson.
Good
Well,
old
we
Benson.
we are still in Weird Al Yankovic Park. Dun 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 dun.
Someone let the T-Rex in his. I fucked it up. Oh my god, call me Luke
Someone let Weird
Ski.
Al out of his pen. I'm afraid Weird Al will harm me because he sings a lot better than Barney. Okay.
All right, well, we are almost halfway through Weird
We're
Al
almost
Park.
halfway through. Okay, we're going to try and power through this one so we don't subject you to a whole month of us talking about this one thing. But I'll bet a lot of people are talking about this because this has been kind of hard to find for a long time. And a lot of people commenting under it on the YouTube are like, oh my god, I can't believe someone found a good copy of this. Wow!
Yes. And That's interesting because I actually had not seen this one, didn't know anything about it, but it's I do remember a lot of the cartoons in this. I did see those. We also get a commercial for Who's the Boss, which is interesting because this commercial I guess, is a commercial when the show first started. Because
Yeah.
the
So
it
we
see
didn't know who Tony Danza was just yet. We're seeing baby Tony Danza at his at his beginning. But this is
Yeah,
coming after people do the craziest things.
I've never heard of this show.
I've never heard of it either. I thought it was like TV's bloopers and practical jokes or something.
Oh yeah, I kind of thought it was like, oh, is this like America's Funniest People or America's Funniest, which was kind of a weird cross between America's Funniest Home Videos and a prank show. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
America's
don't know.
Funniest People was the one where basically they got so many things that people was just people trying to show off their talent, special talent on America's Funniest Home Videos. They were like, "Hey, we've got enough for a whole other show here, so let's do one with people being funny on purpose as opposed to people being funny accidentally."
Yeah, it was that was one with Dave Coulier and some woman, and
Arlene Sorkin, yes, best known as the original voice of Harley Quinn.
oh really? I did not know that.
Yep.
Um, wow. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
So they and of course we all know Dave Coulier as the voice of the woodchuck.
Yes. And yes to the voice of Jackalope, Jack Ching Bada Bing.
That's right, the jackalope. Did they have the jackalope on America's Funniest People, or was
Yeah,
that
that's where it was from.
okay? I remember seeing that. For some reason, I had a college roommate. Not for some reason the roommate, but he used to tell me that it was originally from some other show that was San Francisco local. Maybe that may or may not be true. I don't know because I didn't believe anything this guy told me. He was a real San Francisco booster. Never shut up about that town. Oh, you gotta call it the city. You can't call it San Fran. You can't call it Frisco. And
You can call it SF though; they don't mind that.
oh god, if I have to hear the fucking San Francisco people, blah 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 blah, always with the San Francisco,
Yeah.
he never shut up about it. This guy
Well,
never shut up in general, though.
I mean, you already live in what is basically a country club with a city attached. Come on, give us a break here.
Yeah, man, you don't hear people down in L.A. yammering about it all the time. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know what those people do. But anyway, we
As
were.
I've heard that Chicago has a friendly rivalry with L.A. and New York, and meanwhile, L.A. and New York have a friendly rivalry with each other.
I've heard that LA and Philly are jiggy, but if you really want to go where the heat is on, something about Miami, I
Oh,
think. I don't know. I forget now. Anyway, Scooby and Scrappy are back as with more Weird Al is going on, what do you call that ride where you
I
go
don't
up
know. I've
and they
never seen
drop
this
you?
one before. What is this ride? It's like parachutes.
Yeah, it's the one where they just drop you, you know?
So it's
Um
the plunge, I guess.
yeah, basically. You've seen them at county fairs.
Oh yeah.
But Weird Al is like Scooby and Scrappy are just like huge cowards and don't want to go on this thing. Again, out of character for Scrappy, but Scooby I'll buy. And Weird Al goes up, but then when he finds out they're going to drop him, he kind of freaks out in a comical way. Um,
I just realized that Weird Al is wearing the same shirt through this whole thing. They could have given him a different Hawaiian shirt in every shot, and people wouldn't have noticed.
That's true. In fact, I'm surprised that Weird Al didn't insist on that.
Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing that, that's the kind of thing I would do if I were Weird Al. But I think a lot of things would be pretty different if I was Weird Al. I wonder if I'd still be doing this show.
Well, if you were if you were Weird Al, I mean, you could.
If I were Weird Al, you'd probably be Emo Phillips.
Yeah, you know what to do. Yeah, he talks like that, doesn't he?
Gleeble Babel Grapes.
Hello, it's me, Emo Phillips. I talk like this. That's all I know on Emo Phillips. Yeah, I only know him from like, this is Emo Phillips, and you're listening to Dr. Demento. Anyway, so how are they going to get Weird Al down from this thing? Oh, don't they do? Scooby tries to pull a lever, but it doesn't.
Yeah, and
work.
he immediately just rips it out very purposefully.
And so Weird Al is now trapped forever on this plunge machine.
Where he lives to this very day.
Yeah. So, vote for George O'Brien, fight the fair and crease. Get poor Weird Al off of the plunge machine. Anyway, Super Friends.
So Super Friends. Yes, it is still Super Friends at this point, but they're slowly cycling away from the, kind of overly hippy-dippy name Super Friends, and now it's called Super Friends, the Legendary Superpowers Show.
Yeah, and they have a new friend, a new super friend. You might
just
say.
One new friend. I mean, they still have all of what they would call the DEI heroes now. Black Vulcan and Samurai and Apache Chief are all here. There's a very funny shot of Apache Chief growing to giant size, but you can clearly see that his legs are staying the same size underneath him, so it looks like his torso got launched at you.
Oh man! So they had, they had a black hero, they had an Asian hero, they had a Native American hero.
That's right, and the Mexican hero El Dorado.
Oh, for 1984, pretty progressive.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, Latinos were not heroes at that point. They did not yet have the purchasing power that cartoons felt they were necessary to add. So this is pretty forward thinking of the Super Friends. They do not yet have I don't know. Have they added any heroes since then?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with DC Comics, honestly. So, Black Vulcan's real name is Black Lightning. I know that much. I mean, not his not his human name, but I mean the name he goes by in the comics as opposed to the cartoon.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's one of those things where it's like I guess it's useful because kind
of a lateral move, really.
Yeah, I mean it's like he's black. I don't know. It's one of those things like Black Lightning. It's a little bit on the nose, don't you think? We'll change to Black Vulcan. Sure, why not? It's really okay. What is his power? Is it?
He's an electric guy. I mean, we've talked before about how like a disproportionate number of black superheroes have electricity powers.
Yeah, I think Black Lightning makes more sense than Black Vulcan makes me think he has like lava powers.
Yeah, I think Black Vulcan, I'm like, oh, he has like Hephaestus powers. He can build tools.
Yeah. I mean,
that would be cool, actually.
It'd be very funny if Black Vulcan, his power was just like vulcanizing rubber. Or if Black Vulcan was just like, he came in and said, hey, it's Tuvok. All right, but anyway, so the Super Friends, they have this new guy. What's his name? Like Stormfront or
Firestorm? Yeah,
Firestorm,
it's like that's kind of more of a Decepticon name than a superhero name. But
I vaguely remember this guy because
me too.
Doesn't he he's two guys who merge like a smart guy and a strong guy.
Oh, maybe that is why he's got a Transformer name because he's a combiner.
He's like a Gestalt entity, one of those. Like one of those
greater
gems.
than the sum of his parts.
Yeah. Like I think like the smart guy basically becomes like a weird ghost who who can talk to this firestorm and tell him plans and stuff. I vaguely remember this. I remember that, and I remember an episode where
I remember watching an episode where that happened to the rest of the Super Friends, and Superman and Wonder Woman were standing there as helpless ghosts as Darkseid, wreaked his evil plan. And I guess it was too much for my little 5-year-old brain because, like, oh my god, the bad guys are going to lose. I can't watch. Click. The good guys are going to lose.
Oh, I mean that is horrifying. As a child, I actually remember coming to the amazing revelation. It's like, hey, how is it? Isn't it weird how the good guys always win in cartoons?
Yeah.
Like, how is that? It's like it's planned ahead of time, as if it's like scripted. But I also noticed that in video games, the bad guys always won.
Yeah. You'll notice that in the one time that the bad guys always win would be if the good guys winning would end the show.
True. True.
Like that's why they never found their way off the island in Gilligan's Island. And,
yeah.
And anytime, so similarly, the one time it looked like they were going to get off of prehistoric Earth in Beast Wars, the bad guys won. So
yeah, yes, and of course in shows like She-Ra, where they're fighting a rebellion against the the Horde, they technically seem to like they win, but they're always like these very minor victories. The bad guys are still like the evil empire that dominates everything. So yeah, got to keep the meal ticket going. But anyway, so now Scooby, Scrappy.
You keep calling him Shaggy.
I mean, usually Scooby is hanging out with Shaggy. It's not usually Scrappy. So they are going around and they hear music now.
And Weird Al puts his ear to the trash can. It's not coming from here.
No. It turns out it's coming from this disco.
There's a disco in Knott's Berry Farm? Do you have to buy a ticket to Knott's Berry Farm to go to a disco?
I don't recall ever seeing a disco there, but I also wasn't there in 1984. Kingdom of the Dinosaurs wasn't until 1987, so I was there for 3 more years. I have to say, actually, 1984 is very interesting because watching all these cartoons and the fashions and the vibe, it really feels like this is the 80s being born, because it's definitely the vibe feels very 80s, but you can still see remnants of the dying 70s in a lot of this.
We are shaking off the 70s. There is, in fact, a disco.
Yeah. And the disco, because Weird Al is real excited about this disco. I think Scooby really wanted that hot dog, but he doesn't really, he's not too keen on this. But Weird Al, he's a musician, so of course he wants to, to go dancing. And Scooby is like, no, I got 2 left feet, but Weird Al has 2 right feet.
Yeah, he's just holding them up. So
yeah, they're jokes. But they go into the disco, and you know who's in that disco? It's Wolfman Jack.
In the Wolfman, talking like this, like he always does.
It's the Wolf. What now? I gotta say, I'm very unclear on the Wolfman, on Wolfman Jack.
He was a very well-known DJ.
But when is his active period? Because I feel like the Wolfman Jack was like a thing in the 1950s, but then he's also in the 80s, and it's like, wait, was he like spanning 30 years as like a popular DJ? Or
yeah,
was he
but
just...
not in the 50s. He was around in like the 60s to the 90s.
Okay, that's still a long time. And
yeah.
I think half of my recollection is because he was in like American Graffiti, I think.
Yeah.
And
that was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's about the 50s. So I think I might just be thinking he was in the 50s because they acted like, oh yeah, Wolfman Jack, this is him, and he's a famous DJ here in the 50s where we are right now. But that's like, kind of kayfabe. But yeah, so he's, Wolfman Jack. He talks like this, and you might remember him from the song Clap for the Wolfman, which was about Wolfman Jack.
And if you haunted arcades at this time, you might remember the video game DJ Boy from arcades, which actually featured his voice narrating the events. This was because the game DJ Boy actually included a Japanese DJ in the non-localized version, so they were like, let's get Wolfman.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got a very distinctive voice.
Yes.
And he is here in the disco because well, he's in the disco with a his parrot. He's got a parrot.
Yes, this is supposed to be the same parrot from the cartoon that they are now featuring, but it is clearly not the same parrot.
No, this parrot it's a red macaw, scarlet macaw, but the one in the cartoon is green. So
Yes.
not the same parrot, but like Weird Al is talking to Wolfman and the parrot's all like, "Yeah, I'm your biggest fan," and Weird Al is like, "Really?" And the parrot's like, "I was talking to Wolfman." Bada bing.
And then Al gets absolutely covered in tape and looks like a wolf or something.
Yeah, because he decides to DJ, but he's not good at it.
Yeah.
But then we get to
You're
see.
supposed to use discs. Discs.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's true. That's not really how it works, is it? You don't really use reel to reel when you're DJing. But I guess I figured kids aren't going to know. So, but then we get to see the cartoon preview for Wolf Rock Power Hour and.
Wolf Rock TV, the cartoon that features Wolfman Jack as the main character and is now lost media. Nobody has a copy of any episodes.
How is this possible? Because I gotta say, I desperately want to see this show.
Yeah, I mean, what we have seen here is the most footage that exists of Wolf Rock TV.
You know, it's kind of crazy to think that like in the I guess not a lot of people had VCRs in 1984. I guess.
I guess not. I mean, we had one, I think, but I sure didn't tape Wolf Rock TV.
No, I mean we had one, but well, I should say my family had a Beta, and we were early adapters. But we recorded a lot of stuff off TV, but we did not record any Wolf Rock Power Hour. But man, the intro to this music slaps. I was like, I heard this music and I was like, this fucking rocks. It's so good. It's but I do have to say about the theme song for this Wolf Rock Power Hour.
Mm-hmm.
It apparently it is it explains the concept for the Wolf Rock Power Hour. Okay.
Right. Also, Wolf Rock Power Hour was the name it ran under in syndication, where it was paired with reruns of a show that I always loved, Kid Video.
Oh, I was actually about to say this has huge Kid Video vibes.
Yeah. I mean, both Wolf Rock TV and Kid Video were all about trying to get music videos on Saturday morning for kids to consume.
Yeah, it's looking at the intro credits for Wolf Rock Power Hour. We get like photos of major music stars of the day. We have I see Duran Duran, Freddie Mercury, I think Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, I thought I saw shoot, what's his name? Santa Bear.
Oh,
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, Bobby
McFerrin, yeah. I thought I saw Bobby McFerrin. I might be wrong.
They have Michael Jackson in there, so even the King of Pop, But the theme song has Wolfman Jack saying that he's like, I hired three kids, a man and a wolf and a man to get this radio station back on. And it was like, wait, you hired 3 kids, a wolf, and a man?
Yeah, he's the last 2.
Okay, because like I was like, the footage clearly shows 3 children or 3 teens, and Wolfman
He hired
Jack
a wolf
and a parrot. There's a parrot. But like he's saying, I hired 3 kids and a wolf and a man, and I was like, I got my wife and I was like, listen to this and tell me what this sounds like. Does it? Because I think they're trying to say I hired 3 kids and a wolf man, but it really sounds like he's saying 3 kids and a wolf and a man. And she agreed with me. It's a wolf and a man. Yeah. So the lyrics strongly imply there should be a wolf working at this wolf station instead of a parrot. But
also,
yeah,
this live action guy on the telephone, is that Larry Bud Melman?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay, I thought it was.
I wonder if he was on the show, or just maybe in the opening credits or whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
We do when we get in this the clip we see, there is a very brief shot of like kind of a nerdy looking guy. So maybe that Melman character was a regular on the show.
Maybe.
It's not really clear. It appears that like Wolfman Jack and these kids are running a radio station and with a parrot. I don't really know what else is going on,
Yeah.
but
We do see Wolfman actually show fangs, so maybe he does have wolf powers.
I mean, they got to do something, right?
Yeah.
I do like though that
Also, there's a lot of footage from Ghostbusters in this.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what's up with that. I feel like well, you know what? I mean, the music.
Actually,
in
I think
Ghostbusters,
it's probably footage from the Ghostbusters theme song video.
Yeah, I mean that was very big in 1984, so it
Yeah.
makes sense.
So there was somewhere else to go besides the roller rink to hear it.
Yeah. Oh man, I used to go to the roller rink all the time to hear it. It was like my favorite. I loved it. It was my favorite song that they played to roller skate to. Second, or I should say, yes, my favorite. And my close second was "Walk Like an Egyptian" because you know you got to roller skate like an Egyptian. You know. So Wolfman Jack has hired 3 children. It is it's 1984, so it looks like he's got kind of like a like a blonde with huge teased hair, I'm sure with like a valley girl. There's one kind of vaguely ethnic looking guy, and then an Asian girl, which is very, again, 1984, surprisingly progressive. And I guess they have this radio station where I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with doing something involving a radio station on TV is that, a radio station isn't that much fun to look at. It's just a bunch of equipment.
Yeah.
You don't do something that you can't look at on TV. You're prostituting the medium.
I mean, I assume that they were just mostly showed music videos, but I don't know. I really like this theme song. It's so good. It's like it's got a fat beat you can bug out to. So, but yeah, it is very similar to Kid Video. I think even the theme song to Kid Video is also kind of this. I don't know what you would call this, kind of jazz synth or something.
Yeah, it's. I imagine if it's by the same people, it's going to have that real Shuki Levy sound to it.
Yeah. Now, Kid Video, apparently, you can still see episodes of Kid Video.
Yeah,
so that
people
still
did
exists.
tape that, which is, because Kid Video, both of these shows can never be rerun because they are integrated with music videos that would cost buckets to get the rights to.
Yeah, that's why they don't let you watch. That's why they took away Beavis and Butthead, too.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll never see, unless someone else taped it, Wolf Rock Power Hour.
Yeah.
Which
still waiting to see if anyone did, but
man, I hope someone's got it out there because boy, I'm really jazzed for this one. Anyway, Wolfman Jax. I can't believe no one recorded this show with Wolfman fucking Jack in it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have wanted to watch it, not when I was 4. But
I mean, yeah,
it's just like
true.
music is outside of my interest. When you're a kid, music is so nebulous. It's not until you're a teenager you realize that some music is new, and that sounds good.
True. So I guess this was probably this was not destined to work out.
Nah. I mean, it was a reasonable thing to assume, but in retrospect, it seems like obvious failure. But maybe it should have been. Maybe it should have been a live action show. Maybe they should have actually had Wolfman solving mysteries like Knight Rider.
Yeah, I mean, I'd watch that.
Yeah, for real. But after this comes the biggest surprise to me, which is that now they're at the disco and they're just bopping around, and Weird Al says, "Well, who really likes to dance? Dick Clark." And then there's a big promo for American Bandstand. They're like, "What? This was part of Saturday Morning? I thought it meant Saturday Morning was over."
Yeah, I never watched American Bandstand. I generally was like, my rule is like, oh, is it
Is
live
it a
action?
cartoon?
Yeah,
No? Fuck off.
yeah, exactly. That's why as soon as Pee Wee's Playhouse came on, or Hey Dude, I'm like, I'm out of here, man.
Is it a cartoon or is it puppets?
Yeah, puppets were acceptable.
Yes.
But yeah, live action stuff. It's like, come on. What am I, an adult?
Yeah. And American Bandstand is the worst. It's just kids, shaking back and forth as they play music. There's just nothing happening there. It's incredibly cheap to make, so I'm sure they would never stop doing it. But
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that's probably why they were like, let's get some. If we could get this music video thing to work out, then that increases our audience for the swaying kids show. So, but I guess it didn't work out. Too bad. So American Bandstand, more like American. I can't think of anything.
yeah,
American
American-
can't.
yeah. American Can't Stand.
Yeah, American canned ham.
Yeah.
All right, so but this.
Oh,
So
I mean, actually, the next thing they do is go to the hot dog stand, and
Well,
I really
wait.
thought it was going to lead up to, well, the hot dog stand's closed. We'll have to go to the American Bandstand.
Oh yeah, they did. They wasted a good opportunity there. But
And,
on
and
the bright side,
Scrappy could have been like, I don't know if I'm hungry enough to eat an American band.
we're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party it down. Oh, well, we do at least get to see that robot again.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing.
He's coming to your town to party it down.
Oh yeah, I like when Weird Al is like, "Oh, he's doing the robot," and the Benson girl is like, "You can't say that. That's racist."
He calls it the human.
Yeah, actually, he calls it the person.
The person? So
Which-
you're saying that robots are not people?
Well, apparently that's what Orby, the robot, is saying. Because, well, it's like, yeah, the person sounds kind of stupid compared to the human. I think that's why even Weird Al looks at the camera and is like, the person.
The person?
Jeez. What a terrible name for a dance. And it's like,
Yes.
yeah, that sucks. No wonder robots generally aren't known for their dancing.
Yeah, you guys are good. How the hell do you do that?
They actually, you know what I do like though? I like how this robot has legs sculpted, but he doesn't use them.
Yeah, he just rolls on a platform. That was how a lot of robots worked because, legs are very difficult to engineer.
Yeah.
Have I talked about Vorian before?
No, what's Vorian?
Vorian was a real-life transforming robot that actually appeared as part of funny car and monster truck shows.
Oh,
And it was a giant 20-foot long car that looked like the Batmobile, but it could actually sort of stand up and take on a robot form. Except its legs didn't work. It was just on a big, driving platform like a skateboard.
oh. Okay. I mean, I guess if it was in the day and I just saw a car turn into a robot, I'd be like, you know what, that's enough. I mean, it doesn't need to do any more. If they're like, oh, Doug, you can't walk. Hey, it transformed. What do you
Yeah.
want? I mean, that's more than my car can do. All right, so then let's see. What is this now?
Yeah,
now,
here's an image of Vorian for you.
let's see, Vorian.
And it does, in fact, shoot fire, too. So, I mean, there's more to it than that. But,
It's-
an awful lot of the car is still intact.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Actually, I take it back. This kind of sucks. This isn't even Truckzilla levels.
Yeah.
Or Truckosaurus? Is it Truckosaurus? It's Truckosaurus, actually, I think. You can't say Truckzilla. You get in trouble with
Yeah.
I don't know, that studio that does the Godzilla. But Silvorian, all right. I guess people used to go to monster truck shows. It was a
they
big
did.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, people loved seeing trucks that were also monsters.
Yep. The trucks were never monstrous enough for me. They really should have made them, really mad-balled them up.
Yeah, I mean, it really was just like, do you want to see a truck that's big? Go to the monster truck rally. Yeah, okay.
And now in 2025, you want to see a truck that's big? Go outside.
Yeah, it's like they're all monster trucks now. Sometimes they explode for no
Yeah.
reason.
And then there's the Cybertruck, which is like a monster Prius.
Oh yeah, there's a monster. Sorry, oh my God, there's a Cybertruck in my town. that's got like it's what do you can't paint them, right? You have to put like stuff
Yeah,
on
like a
them.
wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, like a wrap, like when you use one of those paws Easter egg wraps.
Yes.
It's someone did it and it's all like stars and shit. It looks like a galaxy thing. So every time we see it, it's just like, oh look, it's that guy, it's that asshole. But actually, every time I see a Cybertruck, it's great because like when it passes by, I'm just like, it was a close one. We almost died.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cybertruck. More
But
like
if you have to get out of a Cybertruck, you can just peel down the window like a banana.
oh,
Or if you want to get into it, either.
well, actually, I heard that the good thing with the Cybertruck is that they're made so that if you're they're bulletproof, I guess,
Are
is
they?
what I've been told.
Let's find out.
I mean, it's one of those things where I heard that and like I'm like Elon's like this is a bulletproof, and I'm like, well, I don't believe you because
It's not even baseball proof. You broke it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, because he'll do the thing. He's like, it's like it's fist proof, and he like touches it and it breaks. Like it just doesn't count. But also it's just kind of one of those things. Like that's not really a huge selling point for me because I'm not really under threat of bullets very often.
Yes.
Maybe it's
Are
different for
you
Elon.
under threat of bullets? Maybe you should be a better person.
I mean, I wish he was more under threat of bullets. I say this as a joke for
Yes,
joking purposes, entertainment purposes only.
From
Um,
elves. Yes.
Yeah,
Not people.
from elves. I would like Elon to be under threat from elf shot.
Yes.
He was like, oh no, he suddenly got the vapors. He's got the
Yes.
falling. He's got the croup. He's been shot by elves. Anyway, yeah, Elon, what a dick. I'm just gonna start recording there, so don't worry. We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. Yeah. Okay. So, how much time do we have now?
We're about 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay, yeah. So we got another 30 minutes. All right. So I'll do the. Sorry for that, folks. We had a little technical difficulties on our parts, but we are back. And what the hell were we even talking about?
We were talking of ABC Saturday Morning Preview Park, hosted by Weird Al.
That's
1984.
it!
But we're just getting to there's a new Scooby-Doo show.
Yeah, another one. How many can they make? Let's find out, apparently.
They just keep making them because kids keep watching them. And why? Because kids love a mystery, just like Alf loves a mystery. But Alf's not going to be seen tonight. Neither will Benson.
Nope.
So
That's right.
yeah, it all comes around. Anyway, this is the what is this one? The new Scooby-Doo Mysteries? That sounds right.
Yeah, where Scooby-Doo now has the ability to, transform by spinning around and doing quick change art.
Yeah, I actually remember this is I have seen exactly I think one episode of this particular Scooby-Doo series.
I had never seen this before.
Oh, well, they do show clips from the episode that I saw. It's the one where they have to the Hope Diamond gets stolen, and it's the one episode I saw was because this is one of those Scooby-Doo series where they got rid of Fred and Velma.
Yeah, Fred and Velma are like I don't know, like in college or maybe staying at a maternity home or something.
Yeah, well, I think they were like, oh, well, Fred and Velma are the ones who actually have potential to function in the adult world, where Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby are just relegated to solving mysteries forever. But this was one where it's Shaggy, Scooby, Daphne, and Scrappy. And they were
Really, and no auxiliary dues, no Scooby Dum or anything like that?
No. This is probably the series that birthed the theory that what's happened here is that Scrappy. I think he was added in a previous series. He's not new to the Scooby-Doo universe at this point. I think he was originally added for Scooby-Doo and Scrappy too, but he's still here. The character that nobody wants or likes, but he's still here. They got rid of Velma and Fred, but kept Scrappy, and I think the theory that if you go back in the day on the Cartoon Overanalysis site, which was a fun website back in the day when the internet used to be fun, and people would post absurd theories about cartoons. But one of the theories was what happens here is that Scrappy is the love child of Daphne and Scooby. Because you'll notice he's more human than Scooby-Doo, because he can actually talk and walk on his hind legs, two things that Scooby can't do. He doesn't have a dog accent like Scooby.
I just figured it meant that he was a second-generation immigrant, while Scooby was fresh off the boat.
I mean, that's also a valid theory. But the also other additional support for the Scooby-Doo being the father and Daphne the mother is apparently that, like, well, that's why Fred and Velma left, because they were so disgusted by this unnatural relationship, whereas Shaggy was so stoned all the time he probably didn't notice. So that was the theory about, like, the origin of Scrappy-Doo.
I don't feel like Fred and Velma would react that way, but
well, I mean, I'm not saying it's my theory. It was posted on the website. It was posted on the internet. I think probably what really, but also it doesn't hold, because if you watch the series canonically, one episode of this series that I saw where the Hope Diamond gets stolen, it involves Scooby-Doo. Basically, it's Scooby-Doo's birthday, and he ends up on one of those This Is Your Life Scooby-Doo shows.
Oh.
And so they bring Fred and Velma in for cameos, because his old friends, they bring him back. And the monster on this is some sort of like, he's like some sort of like, I don't know what his deal is. He's a guy in a red mask. He's like a monk who wears a red mask. I think it's like, the curse on the Hope Diamond is that a weird red-faced guy comes and steals it from you. Anyway, that's what happens. And all the clues actually implicate Fred, and Fred gets arrested at the end of the episode because actually I believe Scrappy-Doo is like, I'll solve it by putting all the clues into my computer, and the computer says Fred is the villain. So AI is wrong here. And so they arrest Fred, but then as they're arresting him, I think they see that the actual culprit is chasing Scooby-Doo along the skyline. So it turns out it's some other guy. I can't remember who it actually was. But what I'm saying is, so Fred and Velma are still around. They just aren't actively solving mysteries, because I think they actually say that Velma is now like a mystery writer or something, which I believe is actually true for her in several other Scooby-Doo franchise shows as well, where she becomes a mystery writer or runs a mystery bookshop. But anyway,
well, maybe she's working with the Ghost Chasers, who are actually publishing a mystery magazine. With Goober
and the Ghost Chasers. So would you say that Goober is a race traitor because he's helping the Ghost Chasers chase ghosts?
I don't know if Goober is entirely a ghost himself.
Oh, what is Goober? Is he like a dog?
He can turn invisible, but I don't know if he's necessarily a ghost dog.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of someone else, because I was not thinking of a dog when I thought of Goober.
Oh, are you thinking of Mudsie, the Funky Phantom?
Oh, I think I was. Does he chase ghosts as well, or what mysteries does the Funky Phantom solve? Are they ghost related?
I never actually saw an episode. All I know is that he, once again, is an impression of Bert Lahr, so he sounds just like Snagglepuss.
Yeah, I have also never seen the Funky Phantom. He doesn't even seem that funky to me, to be honest.
No.
Well, we can all agree that...
Also, I thought his name was Musty, which is a much better name for a ghost. But no, it's Mudsie.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very colonial to me, so, well, I think we can all agree that Slimer is definitely a race traitor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or perhaps race traitor is a loaded term. Let's call him a quisling.
Are ghosts a race? And is Slimer dead?
Well, actually, interesting you should ask that question, because Slimer is in fact not dead. Slimer is never been alive. He is according to the Ghostbusters role-playing game, he's a Class 6, which is a non-human creature, usually created as a byproduct of interdimensional cross rips. And it specifically says that Slimer was accidentally created as a side effect of some sort of ritual held in the Sedgwick basement. So that is...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that explains why there's the Slimer and also the She Slimer.
Yes. Now, I think that, like, the Lady Ghostbusters had some weird retcon where they were like, actually, he's the ghost of, like, a gangster, but, like, his legs got cut off when he died, so that's why he has no legs. But that got cut.
Because actual ghosts in the Lady Ghostbusters world are, in fact, human shaped,
Yeah.
as opposed to them being bizarre, weird things like in the male Ghostbusters world.
Right. I think that line got cut. I don't think they actually explained Slimer in the Lady
No.
Ghostbusters.
They never even acknowledge him. I don't know if they even see him. I forget. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's better that they don't, because I feel like that's kind of a stupid origin for Slimer. It's just don't explain things. The movies today like explaining things too much, and sometimes you got to leave a little mystery.
You should explain things by adding 3 more mysteries.
Yes, exactly, like Scooby-Doo would. Anyway,
Yeah.
One thing I will say about this new Scooby-Doo mysteries show, the theme song slaps. It's a good theme song. Bow, 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 bow. Hello, Scooby. Where you been? Bow, 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 bow. Trouble's on the loose again. Scooby, Scoopity-Doo, Scooby, and Shaggy too. Anyway,
I like how the monsters are like literally doing the monster mash in the
that
background.
is pretty fun. I like that. So I know you're not a Scooby-Doo fan. You're not a you're not a
But I mean but one benefit to that is that I don't really see how Scrappy made it worse.
I'm gonna be honest. I am not. I am pretty indifferent to Scrappy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. I know a lot of people hate him. I honestly don't care. I just kind of assume that he's there because if he wasn't there, then Shaggy and Scooby would run away and the episode would last 2 minutes. So he's a necessary
But then,
evil.
they did a lot of episodes where they ran away and the episode didn't last 2 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Without him.
Yeah, I'm just saying they wanted to make it easy on the writers, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I don't care.
I mean, he's there because there would be no show without him, because that was how they got Scooby-Doo renewed, by adding a new character.
Oh,
Like Poochie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, well, it's like, just like, we're gonna do Turbo Teen, we're gonna do a new character.
Man, how crazy would it be if instead of Scrappy they had added Turbo Teen? If the Mystery Machine had become a person?
Well, you know what? Now, now we got a concept.
We do.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see Scooby-Doo and Turbo Teen 2.
And Mystery Teen.
Mystery Teen. All right, so Scooby-Doo. It's so that the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries, which does involve a green-shirted Shaggy, and which is good. And also, Daphne is wearing the appropriate outfit as well. She's not wearing pants like she does in that one with Flim Flam. What the fuck is that all about?
It was cold.
Yeah, but it's like I'm sorry, like it's like everyone's like, oh yeah, we love looking at Daphne's legs. They're so sexy, animated, 2 frames a minute. Now she's wearing pants. No.
Was she wearing like shapeless pants, like bell bottoms or something?
I think it was bell bottoms, if I recall correct. She changed her hair too, and like as a Gen Xer, it's like I don't like change. So I was like, I don't like this. Bring back classic Daphne. I can't believe Scooby-Doo went woke. Anyway, we got some commercials though coming up.
Finally, yeah, we got a lot of commercials. The ones about you're making a real mistake if you feed your puppy adult dog food.
Uh-oh. I mean, I've been feeding. We got a new kitten, and we've been feeding him special kitten food, but I don't know that it's different. I think it's just they have smaller kibble and maybe higher fat content. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, they do have more energy and I guess sugar? I don't know. I don't know if you put any sugar in pet food, but they say that it's they say that it has like more vitamins and stuff. All I know is that when I took my new cats off of kitten chow, those nuclear kitten farts just cleared right up.
Oh, well, that's good. I will say that, like, so far we haven't had a lot of problems with Jasper farting, But boy, does Sandy really want his kitten food.
Yeah.
Every time, like, we open the door to let Jasper out, Sandy is like, "Oh, is the door open? Is the special food in here?" And we have to hide it. Riker too, and she suddenly gained a whole bunch of weight. So I assume that's from.
Oh,
Well,
well.
it's not a bad problem because like she's pretty scrawny. We don't want Sandy gaining too much weight, or at least I should say my wife doesn't. I don't like that she's always fat shaming my son. I think it's gonna give him a complex. There's just more of him to love. He's a big boy, you know. But anyway, also Jasper gets wet food because he's a kitten, and so Sandy and Riker are both very mad about that. They're like,
Yeah.
why? So anyway, but yeah, puppy chow. Don't give your puppy the adult dog food, you fuckers. You're a bad person. That's what this ad is telling you. How dare you? Anyway,
One thing I think is funny is that they never actually show the other dogs, the adult dogs eating dog chow by Ralston Purina. It's always a generic adult dog food.
interesting. I wonder if they were like did marketing and it was like, oh, we don't want if we show them eating our adult food, even though it's ours, it's like people have a negative association because they're like, oh, I shouldn't feed it. That's weird. I wonder what the thought process is. But yeah, because I feel like ad executives in the 80s, they hadn't quite the theories of what sells stuff were different than they are today, and I don't know that they were. I don't know that the psychology has advanced much since then. If they're more or less accurate nowadays to how people buy stuff, I just don't know. Because nowadays I think it's just like, look, anything for brand building. Even if people have a negative association of our brand, better than no association. I guess. I don't know. Half the stuff doesn't even matter. They're just like, it's a product. You will use it. What does it do? I don't know. You have no choice in this. Anyway.
After the puppy chow, we have this AIM commercial where the kid and his grandpa are going on a fishing trip, and the kid is listing all the stuff he brought. I brought my tackle, I brought my hooks, I brought my rods. Wait a minute, we gotta go back! So grandpa pulls a Yui and drives back to the house so he can brush with AIM.
Again.
And I mean, AIM was our brand when I was a kid. And what they're saying is that AIM tastes good enough that kids will want to brush. No, it fucking didn't.
I mean, I assume all toothpaste pretty much tastes the same. It's all peppermint, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I had such an issue with, having my taste buds and my nose flensed with mint that it took me forever to get healthy brushing habits. In fact, not until a couple of root canals later did I finally start, brushing regularly. And how did I do that? By getting cinnamon toothpaste.
Oh, interesting. So are you saying, would you say that your reactions to mint are similar to your reactions to pumpkin?
I don't panic when I smell mint. So, no, it's just that the AIM or whatever brand it was just so strong and just left me unable to taste anything for what felt like hours.
Okay. Interesting, because we didn't use AIM, I don't think. I think we were probably, if anything, a Colgate house, or more likely just, I don't know if my parents I don't know if people had loyalties to toothpaste brands in those days, to be honest. I don't know if they just grabbed whatever, because, actually, you know what we brushed with for a lot of time? Baking soda.
Tom's of Maine? Oh, baking soda. Like actual baking soda?
Yeah. Because I remember as a kid, you would basically, you wet your toothbrush and then you stick it in the baking soda. So you get a big, big lump of baking soda on your toothbrush and you just brush with that. Because I think it was supposed to scour the plaque off your teeth or something. I don't know if this actually worked or is effective. I'm just unlocking this traumatic memory of brushing with baking soda as a kid. And do people do that? I don't know. Sound off in the comments if you brush with baking soda.
Well, once I used baking soda to cure a stomach upset. I put several tablespoons of it in water and drank it. I went to the hospital.
Ooh, okay, so no.
Yeah, you're supposed to use like half a teaspoon.
Huh. Okay. Well, here it is. Okay, I just looked it up. Brushing with baking soda. Okay. Apparently, it can help reduce plaque and whiten teeth, among other benefits. But there are downsides, including the fact it does not contain fluoride.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, so yeah, there's that. I did actually have, as a child, though, fluoride pills because
Oh.
I spent a large portion of my childhood in countries without fluorinated water, so
Mm-hmm.
we just took daily fluoride pills, and
Interesting.
yeah, they were little pink ones. You chewed them. I remember that, and um, I don't know. I mean, never had a cavity, so I guess they worked.
Hmm.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know that we used AIM. I do think this commercial again. It's one of these commercials. It's like this theme of like a little movie about how the product like fits into your life. And a lot of these are about like yeah, people having like oh, it's these nice these bucolic scenes, and the product just happens to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one is like kid and grandpa on a fishing trip, which I feel like is a thing that was already kind of like archaic in the 80s, but like at least still had some memories. Like you could conceive of someone doing that. Nowadays, I think if
Yeah, I keep
yeah.
these keep making me think of the Bloom County strip where they roll the commercial for Bloom County where it's the kid and the grandpa going, "Read me that American-made Bloom County strip again." Why, sure, son. It's one of the things that makes this country great.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, see these commercials really realize how true to life that strip was to advertising at the time.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that's one of the great things about Bloom County is that it's such a product of its time that it really shows you, much more what life was like than a lot of other strips.
Yeah, it's barely satire if you think about it. Um, but yeah, this one is like the thing about it that does strike me. First, not only is it a kid going fishing with his grandpa, they even got the family dog there. Boy and his dog. It's so
Yep.
it's so adorable. It's so rustic. It's just so America. But I
Yeah.
like they do make a U-turn and go back so the kid can brush his teeth because it also is like makes you wonder like this is a different world where you wouldn't just be like let's just stop at the convenience store and buy some toothpaste on the way. We don't need to go all the way home to
Yeah.
get toothpaste. And convenience stores were a thing in the 80s. I feel like you could have done that. You could have just stopped off and bought some toothpaste. But also, I feel like at that time, you might also be like, whoa, we're not buying. There's perfectly good toothpaste at home. It's worth it to go
Yeah.
back and get it. You know, gas wasn't $60 for a tank in those
Yeah.
days. But also, yeah, I do feel that like kids will like to brush was a recurring theme of ads at this time. I remember like oh, kids will rush to brush. No, they won't.
Yeah. They'll make you rush to brush.
It's like kids will tolerate brushing, I guess, but I don't think It's like many things. You can't make kids like it. Kids will love this bad tasting medicine. No, they won't. Um, but
I just always associate that with the Ren and Stimpy cartoon with all-purpose, icky tasting medicine.
it's good for what ails you. It's better than bad. It's good.
Yeah. And Stimpy pours Ren a spoonful the size of a bucket.
Oh boy, they had their moments.
They really did.
All right, toothpaste, toothpaste.
Toothpaste. But also after the toothpaste, we get what comes next? It's a Baba Wata special celebration. Oh boy,
She was
who are all these people going by?
all your favorites, all your favorites. There's no stars in the sky. They're all here on Barbara Walters, or as we.
Well, I recognize Richard Pryor, and it looks like Stevie Wonder, and I guess that's Burt, not Lancaster, the other one,
Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds, yeah. That was just, I guess that was a thing. That it is kind of weird to be like, oh boy, you're gonna get to see an interview with like a famous person. So
Wow.
yeah, that's cool. I guess.
Hey,
I mean, at the time, that was probably kind of a novelty. You know,
look at how young Willie Nelson was. Wow.
I feel like the nowadays the last thing you want to do is hear a celebrity talk.
Yep.
It's like, oh boy, a
Well,
celebrity. I bet they have good opinions on things.
oh. But after this, I think this is the one you were talking about. The one where a very soft-spoken man in a polo shirt is sitting with a group of kids and says, "If someone wants to touch you in a way that makes you uncomfortable, what do you say?"
I would
And
say
the kid is like,
no.
"No!"
That's good. How about you? I'd say
Go away.
go away. How about you? I'd say get lost. And you? No way, Jose. You know, okay, this is you know what? Uh
I
it's
can't complain about this ad because, a lot of kids probably don't get this message even to this day.
yeah. I mean, it's the sort of thing that's like I see it and I'm like, this is it's interesting just because it's like, oh wow, this was on during I guess Saturday morning cartoons,
Yeah.
which is
Except that it's not Saturday morning, it's a primetime special.
okay. So I mean, it makes sense because obviously you want to reach the audience of children, and this is the place to put it. And this is
Right.
there's nothing objectionable about the commercial. It's a good message. It's delivered in a way that I don't think is going to like traumatize kids or anything. They say it in a way that but kids will understand it. Everything's
Right.
good. This guy who's hosting it, I feel like he's a celebrity that I don't recognize. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't recognize him either, but he's probably someone we're supposed to know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you like his credit him or anything.
No.
So he might just be somebody who works for the Child Abuse and Neglect Foundation.
Yeah. It's just
Or National Center on Child Abuse and Neglect.
yeah. This is just one of those things that's just weird to see because it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
Especially because I also feel like it's again kind of a product of a different time where there was an idea of like, oh, what if we use television for good? You know, what if we occasionally did
different
something?
world,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What if we occasionally use this powerful medium to do some good? And I know that there was a lot of resistance to that, but at the same time, you see in like 80s television that there were attempts, even little things like the moral at the end of G.I. Joe, the idea that this thing could be used to like help people, as opposed to today when it's like, what if we just don't do anything like that? What if we just, in fact, what if we make everything way worse?
Yeah, what if we had PSAs about if your parents are running low on money, as many parents do battle with poverty? Why not turn them on to sports betting? That'll help.
Yeah, it's like, why not turn them on to sports betting? And by the way, all the things that are bad in your life, it's because of the tranny Jews, you know. And sorry,
The what?
I said the tranny Jews. I was trying on the fly to come up with a conspiracy theory, and apparently that was what I came up with. It's a
Okay, a trainee like TRANAINEE.
no, not training Jews, not Jews in training. I was using a slur for trans people because
okay, I didn't even hear
but
it right.
it's okay. It's reclaimed. It's reclaimed. I can say it.
Okay.
I'm allowed to say it. I've got multiple genders. I'm allowed to say it now. That's the whole the whole reason I came out, so that I could say that word.
Uh-huh.
It's I like your skepticism here.
I mean, I believe you, but at the same time, I also know you.
Oh yeah, you do. Well, you know what? Just wait until I convert. Then I'll be able to say
Yes.
then I'll be able to really make this joke because I'll be able to say two slurs.
Yes, because you'll be both a Jew and a train.
That's right, exactly. You know, and I'll be like Turbo Teen. I'll be the train Jew, the Jew that turns into a train. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, that actually sounds really bad. That sounds extremely anti-Semitic because of
even worse, Turbantine.
turpentine.
No, Turbantine.
Oh, it's a teen who turns into a. I don't know. I'm not sure where that's going. Oh boy.
No, I was just imagining, Turbo Teen, but he's like Arabic.
Yeah. So he's a teen. He's a white teen, and his superpower is he turns into an Arabic teen. It's
Yeah.
like, so you put on blackface?
No, he's a white teen, and then he turns into an Arabic
Oh,
car.
an Arabic car. What cars do
Yeah, an Arabic car with a big turban on the top.
what cars do they make in Arabia? What is
Well, no, it's not. It's not a car manufactured in Saudi Arabia. It's just a car that is ethnically Arabic.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, well, riddle me this, Batman. If you were to look at cars, which car would you think is ethnically Arabic?
Oh boy. Ironically, I think it's probably something very American made, like a Lincoln Town Car.
Interesting. Okay. What kind of car would you pick if you had to pick? What is a car that's ethnically okay? A car that is ethnically white.
A car that is ethnically white. Oh, the Beetle.
Beetle. Interesting. Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes.
Okay, that scans. Okay, we're doing. This is like the Big Book of Racism's Muppet race thing. Okay,
Yeah, it is.
What car is black? What is a black car? Do you think?
What car is black? I mean, Cadillac is way too easy. Actually, well, I mean, I think a lot of. I mean, when I say this, I'm thinking of cars that are, that a lot of cars can represent the same race. Like I would say that the Beetle is white, but so is say like a Honda Civic.
Okay.
But for black cars, I would say the Cadillac, but also I would say like a Geo.
Okay.
And also like a RAV4.
Okay, man, the Honda Civic is extremely white. When you said that, that's like that is such a white car. Okay, well, what car do you think would be Asian?
Oh, ooh.
Because I want to.
You know what? Almost all motorcycles. Whether they're like Ninja motorcycles or Harleys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that makes sense. I was thinking like a Kia for some reason, but
Kia, I can see that. Yeah, smart cars too.
Yeah. Okay, what car? Let's see. What other races are there? I don't know why, but like when I think of a Cybertruck, I'm thinking of that big dumb like Norwegian lunkhead. I'm thinking like very
definitely,
Nordic,
yeah. It's supposed to, like a big, a big lumpy, a guy who would unironically wear a Viking helmet.
Yeah. So. Just a big like Minnesota type guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. This would be helpful if I.
Yeah, give us. Let me give you a car, and you tell me what ethnicity
it is. Let's try this.
Okay. Let's start with a. How about a Volkswagen bus?
A Volkswagen bus. Okay. Romani.
Interesting. Oh well, I mean, it is good for a nomadic lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah.
And okay. And all right. How about a Prius?
A Prius. Okay. Okay. Prius. I'm thinking. Oh, gosh, I'm thinking Asian for Prius actually.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. And what if, what race would my Nissan Leaf be?
Nissan Leaf. 1 second. I got to get a mental picture of a Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, I know they're not as well known as a lot.
Is it just
a lot of others?
Let's see. Nissan Leaf. Okay. Let's see. The Nissan Leaf looks to me like okay, this looks like a Latin American car. Like
I can see that.
Yeah, like I'm thinking for some reason I'm thinking like specifically Chile. Like a Chilean.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this this car looks Chilean to me.
Maybe because it's about the same proportions as a Easter Island.
Oh, it could. Yeah, that could be. What would you? Okay, well, let me give you my car. What would you say
Okay.
for a Hyundai Elantra?
Let's see. Hyundai Elantra. What year?
I think it's 2004.
Elantra 4. That's like, that one is black. That is a black car.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That is a, and I specifically thinking African American, not like a. It doesn't look like an African immigrant.
See, that I'm just so progressive. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell everyone, like, you know what? I mean, I am. It's like
Yeah, you may think I'm racist, but I drive a black
yeah,
car.
like, oh, yeah. It's like, excuse me. Some of my cars are black. Some of my best cars are black. You may think that I was like, you may think that I'm racist, but let me tell you, I technically own a black man.
I ride him.
I ride him. Yes.
I ride inside him. I am frequently vored by a black man.
I certainly hope anyone who listens to this episode listens to the entire episode in context.
Yes. Actually, I think even in context, this sounds pretty bad.
This is the big racism episode. We're going like some interesting racist places.
Really ridiculously racist.
We're really opening, you know, doing.
with no
Oh yeah.
reasoning.
We're like.
Not that racism ever has a good reason.
No. I mean, well, you know what's interesting? We're doing real racism science here. We're really new frontiers and new ways to be racist. But you know what? We've had a lot of fun here. But the reality is that being racist is actually bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good for, you know, many reasons. But I think the most, you know, really, honestly, the biggest reason not to be racist, I found, is it's really unpleasant. You know.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
It just leaves you feeling, like a jerk. It's like, oh, that wasn't good.
Yeah.
Why did I say that?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and think about when you've ever encountered a racist person. Like, even if they're not being racist to you, you know, they're just not pleasant people. They're usually like, you know, anytime you meet a racist, that's all they can talk about is how much they hate.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's fucking true.
It's like, oh my god, it's like tiring. It really brings the vibe down. You're just kind of like, oh, this is...
We talk about it all the time on the show.
Oh yeah, but when we do it, it's different because, you know, we get, you know, because we're doing science here. Like,
Yes.
we're actually like we are learning about, you know, what this is all about. This is actually us learning how to do better.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we're learning by doing. You know, this is not imitatable behavior. So people listening to the show will learn what not to do. Don't go.
Can you imagine imitating us? You'd feel like a jerk.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. I know that. Like, listen. Here's the thing. A lot of people probably listen to the show and they think, boy, it would be really cool to be like those two guys. They seem really cool. They seem like super cool. And I know, we do seem pretty cool. And in many ways...
I mean, can you get more cool than talking about 40-year-old cartoon ads?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like in many ways, we're pretty cool. We're pretty hip. Like, I feel like a lot of young people should... You know what? I changed my mind. Young people should be imitating us because even if we are, like, you know, doing a lot of, like, questionable racism here, we're still better than, like, 90% of the actual content creators. I mean, it's like, you could be listening to Andrew Tate, and he does real racism. And it's not even funny, like, when we do it, you know? Because, you know, he doesn't even do science. Like, he's just being racist. And it's being a jerk about it. Whereas we are teaching you how to exist in a pluralistic society with lots of different people and lots of different cars.
Yes. And some of which can turn into lots of different people.
That's right. Exactly. You know,
You're right back there. So now that you know that you can imitate us, you know, feel free to announce to your kids, I'm a Jew that can turn into a train.
I like that we saw a commercial, a PSA talking about, like, you know, child sexual abuse, and somehow we're talking about racist cars now. We really we
got off on I always say that when we do a 3-parter, we go completely off the rails by the end, and this is no exception.
Yeah, I think well, you know what, all 3 of our regular listeners will definitely enjoy this episode because you know, this is
but we're not done yet. We have one more
Oh,
thing. They show some, they show some clips from shows that they didn't even bother to promote,
oh yeah.
like the Puppies Adventures.
So the Puppy Adventures. This was another show that I remember as a kid that I did not know was a series, and I thought was like just a single special.
It started out as a couple of specials, and then it went to series.
Oh, maybe I saw the specials then. Because
Yeah.
I remember exactly two things about the Puppy Dog Adventures. There's one where they encounter army ants, and another one where there's a dog who can fly because he's got big ears.
Isn't this also the show where where the puppies all come over a hill and they see dinosaurs fighting, and they're like, "We gotta help."
Oh, maybe I don't remember that episode, and I feel like if I had seen it, I definitely would. I only literally only remember those two. So let's see. I'm looking it up. So apparently, let's see. Petey the puppy was originally from The Puppy Who Wanted a Boy, The Puppy's Great Adventure, The Puppy's Amazing Rescue, and The Puppy Saves the Circus. And then it went to a series on The Puppy's Great Adventures, where there were yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So Glider, the flying dog, appeared in 3 episodes.
Oh, okay.
And I guess like there's also there's Petey, the main one. There's Dolly, who's the girl dog. There's Duke, who's the leader. Or actually, sorry, Wikipedia calls him the Lancer of the group. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
The Lancer. Oh, the Lancer is basically the other white guy, the one who has a kind of rivalry for leadership.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand that. Dash is a greyhound. I remember him. He's the coward. He's the Shaggy of the group. And then Lucky, I guess, is the leader. It says he is the big guy of the group, according to Wikipedia. The official term is the big guy of the group. Strong, kind, and wise, but not too bright. Oh, maybe that means... Oh, sorry. Petey, the little one, is technically the leader of the group. Okay.
Yeah. They're doing what they... I bet Wikipedia uses the phrase 5-man band.
Oh, is that...
here, which is
that a TV tropes thing, I'm guessing?
Yes. 5-man band means you have the leader, the big guy, the Lancer, the kid, and the princess.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
If there's a 6th one, that's the mentor. If there's a 7th one, that's the pet.
Okay. Yeah, that scans. I am trying to figure out, like, the 13 episode. Oh, wait, no, there's more. Okay, Ice Glider. I'm trying to figure out, like, which is the one with the army ants, but I have no clue from these titles. Well, anyway, it's a show about dogs. It existed.
Yep.
They did not show us anything about it, but it did happen. They also show us O.G. Readmore, which they didn't tell us about either.
Yeah, there's a. I think it's not CBS Story Break. It's something similar to it though, hosted by a puppet version of O.G. Readmore.
Oh wait,
who was not?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Go. What's that?
I think I think it was just called O.G. Readmore. Because I used to watch that show. It had the puppet intro and bumpers, and then it would show you a cartoon based on the book that O.G. Readmore was reading.
Yeah, they had a lot of shows like that, and that was, got to be pretty cool to have your book adapted into a 30-minute Saturday morning cartoon, even if they got to leave a lot out.
Yeah. Oh, actually, apparently it was called ABC Weekend Specials.
That's it, yeah. Oh, I believe that is where Bad Cat comes from.
Oh, really? I did not know that. But I did know that apparently O.G. Readmore is voiced by Frank Welker.
Yep. Unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bad Cat, April 14th, 1984.
Yep. Okay. Oh, interesting. I remember watching. Oh, okay. So it looks like a lot. Oh, okay. Huh. So I think a lot of these. I remember this happened occasionally. That O.G. Readmore himself was in the stories, and it looks like that happened more often than I thought.
Yeah, I definitely remember the one where he found himself in the role of the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah. So wait, are there only like 5 episodes of the show? I thought that there was a lot more. Um, or maybe I'm only seeing the episodes that he actually appeared in, the cartoons, as opposed
That might
to.
be it. Yeah.
Because let me see if I go ABC Weekend Specials. Oh,
Yeah, from 1984 to 1989. Yeah.
okay. So apparently, ABC Weekend Special. It was an anthology series. O.G. Reed Moore
Yes.
did not host it through the entire run. It was
Yeah.
Uh,
Didn't I just say? Yeah.
oh,
Well.
sorry. Yes.
Oh, and yeah. Oh, and he was with Bowser,
Oh, okay.
not the one from Mario, the one from Sha Na Na, who was also the voice of the Smooze in the My Little Pony movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. So apparently the original host was Michael Young, and then for a few years it was hosted by Willie Tyler and his dummy Lester.
I remember Willie Tyler and Lester.
I remember Willie Tyler and Lester too, but and I know that they were a big thing, but I mostly remember them for McDonald's commercials. And then O.G. Reedmore took
This
over.
show ran for 20 years.
Wait, you mean O.G. Reedmore?
No, the ABC Weekend Special. It went from 1977 to 1997.
Damn, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. They stopped making new ones in 1989, but they kept rerunning it for 8 more years.
Man, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember a lot of these. This was a regular Saturday morning thing. Oh, and the Puppy's Great Adventure was one of these. Apparently, was that based on a book? I didn't know that. Okay, well, anyway, so yeah, so that is anything else that that they say in this thing, or is that the end?
Did you watch to the very end and see the PSA with Kermit and Fozzie?
No, oh, I missed that. What are Kermit and Fozzie teaching us about?
Kermit and Fozzie are going fishing. They're all bundled up and they've got hats on, and Fozzie pulls like trash out on his fishing rod, and it goes, "Kermit, why do people throw trash in the water?" And Kermit's like, "I don't know. Maybe they don't really think about where the water goes." And then they turn to the camera and say, "Write to me at the National Wildlife Federation, Washington D.C. 20036."
What?
And and Fozzie just goes, "Yeah," which kind of disappointed me because I kind of thought he was going to do a double take and go, "I didn't know you moved to Washington."
Yes, wait, I'm sorry. I mean, I get what's going on here, but are we supposed to write to Kermit the Frog and say this is why we throw trash in the water?
No, I mean it's for what to do about water quality in your neighborhood.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry.
Right to Kermit. Why do you throw trash in the water? Send your funniest answers to Kermit the Frog.
I mean, it seems like Kermit wants to know. Like he's like, let's. Well, I'll give you an answer, Kermit.
Let's find out.
Again, that's a nice. Again, this is back when they had the idea that maybe television could be used for good.
Yeah.
It is interesting how understated a lot of the PSAs are in those days. It kind of, they really do to some degree just assume that like, we don't need to explain to you, the viewer, the difference between good things and bad things. You'll figure it out.
Good things are good and bad things are bad. Like the song, "Good is good and bad is bad."
Yeah.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah. Well, I feel like if you put that on TV now, someone would firebomb like the Muppets for being too woke or something. They would replace.
I wonder if there was ever anything like that. I mean, the Muppets weren't always, anally PC and politically correct. There was a, pretty racist bit about getting Oklahoma confused with Yokohama. But,
was it as racist as our bit about different cars?
Maybe a little more so because it was really traffic in negative stereotypes as opposed to our bit about cars where it's, was, completely random, reasoning for why each one was whatever race we ascribed
That's
it
true.
to.
In fact, you might say that most of our reasoning was very positive. I mean, we thought, it's like they're all very positive except the Cybertruck. That was really bashing on those Swedes with that one, but otherwise,
But as I'm not Swedish, but I'm Danish, which is pretty close, then I wasn't offended.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I think that I hear that it's hard to be humble when you're Danish.
Yeah, I know, that's why I don't try. Maybe.
Okay, so the Muppets leading us out with
Yeah, on a high note, it's really nice to see, Kermit and Fozzie. It's really nice to see Kermit and Fozzie just palling around on their own time. I always wondered if they were really best friends, or if Kermit had just sort of taken Fozzie under his wing because he was so helpless otherwise.
Yeah, it's like they're not just coworkers. I mean, they do all live in one big house together, according to Muppets from Space, which implies, implies more than just like a work situation. They're just, they're all roommates, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So how do we feel about Weird Al's Preview Park?
I mean, this is a memento of a time when people thought that Weird Al was the next big thing, and you better jump on it before he disappears into the ether like everyone else. They thought he was going to be like the Friday, got to get down, it's Friday girl.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Well, guess what? Weird Al is still with us.
Weird Al has outlived them all. Hopefully, he'll outlive the rest of us.
Yeah, I gotta say, I guess it was they were all like, gotta get him while he's hot. It's like, guess what? Good news, he's still hot 30 years later.
Yeah,
so
he's still got it. Yep,
he's still got it.
He's still one of the best things that the Hollywood machine has ever produced.
Yeah. We shall not see another like him in our time.
Nope.
But Godspeed, you weirdo. You great.
Yes.
You weird weirdo.
May your life be long and the H remain unincluded from your last name.
I'm just gonna cut there, I think.